Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back for some more animation throwdown shenanigans. It's Siege weekend, you already know, and today we're going up against the Drunken Robot Mafia. I'm in charge of doing some scouting on the Athletic Island. So, of course, we're just hitting them with a full PC deck here because it looks like a trap island, so typically trap islands will have a lot of PCs. So that's kind of what you want to bring, or you'll get outpaced. You can try to combo if you have a strong combo, but we're just going to put more of the one-man band to the test, and I think it should turn out fine. So really, that's about it. We're going to jump right into it. The athletic cards will get a little bit of a boost. We're not too worried about that. They could be playing Meg's Kickoff. There's some gas combos in there like QB, Quagmire, and a lot of the other stuff's just craze, or you could see PK in here, so that happens a lot. If we start to lose, we can shift the deck around, or we'll just change islands and report back, But I believe we'll do good, so we'll just scout it and do what we can. Just a lot of PCs and a cheer all and a hear all, and just run Consuela to keep healed up, play it passive, no need to rush. So here we go. Let's see what they bring to the table. So they're going to do kickoff Meg. So we'll start with our one-man band. Okay, well, they didn't combo the kickoff Meg right away. There's kickoff Meg. If they cripple me down, that'll help. We might lose slot 1 with some of the payback. Not really a big deal, but if they actually cripple me down, that'll be perfect, and I just won't take the payback. Wow, never mind, I'm hijacking all that. Okay, perfect. We're not taking payback anymore. So we have nothing to worry about, and they will also, actually, we'll hijack all their cheer, so it won't really do much. We're already ahead because we have a 35 card deck. They are playing I don't think it was a 25, might have been like a 26. But just the fact that they're comboing kind of makes their deck not as threatening. Once we get out ahead, we can start playing Clumsy Claws. Like if it combos right here on Dodgeball, then yeah, then we'll be really set. So it did, which that's good. We'll kind of skip, because if we just get a bunch of wins here, we'll kind of just be a lot of cripple all back and forth. So we don't need 30 minutes of just watching hijack and cripple and yada yada. We're going to get to the good stuff. So we'll just watch this little damage counter start to go down because of our Clumsy Claws. Clumsy's such a G. Has the shield all, has his own bunker, has the motivate to do that little bit of damage there at the end. They've got nothing they can do because they comboed, so we can get out ahead of it. Do a little skip. We'll just keep doing a little skip. Not really missing too much action here. It's a lot of cripple all. I mean, if you're really missing out, we can do a little cripple all montage video one day, and we can get a 35 card lineup, and you can watch every card cripple back and forth. I mean, maybe it's animation throwdown ASMR. You can make content out of anything nowadays. But for now, we will skip and finish that round. So that was one of the two opponents on this island. That was Apex. So we will attack again. See if we get Mr. Randy. We did get Mr. Randy. He has a 25 card deck, so that is not scary whatsoever. Playing Bodybuilding Stan, absolutely null against the power that is one-man band. Kif is such a G. We talked about Zoidberg last round. Now we got to talk about Kif. Look at this. Let's watch him take a little smack. That's great. We'll just hijack that. Boom. Done. No problems whatsoever. Now there is obviously a chance, so we'll see here if we don't pull another one-man band. So this is totally fine. Even though we'll motivate into a little payback, we'll actually already have 33 shield, so we'll be good. But what I like about Clumsy is he still is going to add shield. So even if you have to play him in the chain, as long as he's not like in, yeah, I'd probably say the first 4, you're really safe. So, all right. things are starting to get crippled down, we will skip, and now we can just consistently hit him for damage. Keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. Sounds like a song. I don't know if it is. Alright, we'll let this one play out. You get the cripple all ASMR. And the shield all ASMR. Maybe you're a shield all kind of guy. Maybe a cripple all kind of guy. But who knows? I'm just a taking W's kind of guy. Is that cocky? Probably is. We'll just forget about it. I take it back. We stay humble. Sometimes you take an L, especially in Siege. I feel like RNG can be such a butt in Siege. Okay, I'll play one more. Just mostly because I just clicked it out of habit. We're gonna have a little payback here. It's a little annoying to have crackers first, so I might... Nah, we'll just do moment ban. Not a big deal. But yeah, just out of habit, I kind of click next. But I could be used on maybe a more difficult island. In the sense that maybe there's some people that can counter this island really well, just like I can. So we will see. So we're just hijacking away. This stand's got some attack, but we'll just keep taking that. Not a big deal. We'll keep adding more shield all and more cripple all to the board. This has got some jab and gas, an annoying combo for one-man band. But nevertheless, we are fine. Thankfully, this payback is not a lot. We're actually crippled there, so didn't even take damage. Now we're getting into the hijack ASMR. We'll start to skip that. I'm definitely not a hijack kind of guy. I say as I'm running hijack on all my cards on the board. We don't know what we're talking about out here. We're just playing. It's just Siege weekend. It's relaxed. It's Sunday. There's no rush. Just enjoying the day. Hopefully you guys are too. Continue with our one-man band. We'll do a little skipping here. We got some Abelard. He's in there for our cheer all, just in case we get into a big death match, you know, down at the end. Oh, now we can start doing clumsy. As you can see, we're a slot out, so we'll start skipping and scooting along. We'll do Abelard just to flex, get a little extra cheer all at the end. I don't know if that's really a flex, but it'll just start doing more damage. They have some ground brawling Glenn in there. We'll just do some one-man band. All good stuff. And our final one-man band, I think that ends the game. We'll let it play out because it's the last round. The last turn in this battle. Shield all, bunch of healing. Abelard doing its thing. And Clumsy taking the absolute W. So we will go back to the Siege screen. I'm going to pause real quick and I'm going to see if I should stay on this island, finish it up, or if I should bounce somewhere else. So be right back. Okay, welcome back. That was probably literally 0 milliseconds for you, but for me it was like 3 minutes. And now I'm back. And I'm just going to finish off my attacks here. We're just going to cruise through this island, hopefully run into no hitches or just like clumsy only draws. Even then, I feel like we can still redeem from it, but we're hopping in. We're just hanging out. You already know the two people we're facing, with Randy, and then we got Apex, so we'll just keep hitting them with some one-man band. Technically, I could probably mix in some combos, but I mean, if they just string in a bunch of PCs, then we would probably go down. I do think the combo is very, very strong with this. And I'll probably just continue to abuse the crap out of it. Again, it just fits my playstyle that I enjoy so much, because another box I went into long ago, was the Jimmy Jr. box. Was that PhD Peggy and Jimmy Jr. that were in that. Said box kind of funny earlier, but it was, and that was really heavy on cripple all from the Jimmy Jr. and the healing, and he had high sturdy, and I love playing that deck. I still love playing that deck. It beats a lot of decks because Jimmy Jr.'s sturdy is so high that, you know, it takes a lot of damage to even get through, and then he just cripples and heals everything else. So all right, we're gonna get cruising along a little bit here. We're not in any danger. We're just gonna have a huge wall. We're gonna go ahead and put our Abelard down for some cheer all. Looks like we're gonna play a little clumsy. You know, they might be doing cripple all, but you know, if I ran a craze combo in here, it could still get through if I had a cheer all hero. But as it stands, we don't. Actually, we should play the one-man band still while we can. Yeah, we'll just play some one-man band. Oh, well, now they decide a combo, so now it doesn't matter. Now we're good. We got that cheer all from Abelard. And we have our motivate from Mr. Zoidberg. We got one more turn left. Yes, we do. We will spectate just for the enjoyment of it. Savor the cripple all, shield all compilation. Yeah, I'm really thinking this. I mean, I already kind of could visualize it whenever I first saw the combo come out. When I saw it released on Discord or people talking about it, I was like, this is good. One-man band's what we need. It takes on everything. Any of these PC walls, especially the motivate and anything that crazes. It just takes all that away, so none of the attack builds up. Like, even if this was a wall of PK, it's literally ineffective because it would just motivate into one-man band, and then just as time goes on, shield all builds up, which we all know how shield all works, and of course cripple all is right there working the other way, bringing their attack down, while shield all brings the defense up. So it's twofold. And then if I had a maxed out Zoidberg hero, I would use that. My Consuela's not maxed out. I've been trying. I got all the free heroes that you can get from playing Arena. I have all that maxed out. So now I only get tokens for the premium heroes. But it has not yet maxed out one of my premium heroes, as much as I've been trying to. Okay, at this point, it's the bodybuilder Stan is not raising anymore. They don't have me crippled all the way down, so I'll still take a little payback. We're out ahead of them, so we'll just go ahead and clumsy. Because we have like 50, 60 cripple all on the board. So that should deal with just about everything that comes up. We'll start to do a little skipping. Start to do a little bit more chipping away, a little bit more skipping. We don't have our cheer all yet, so I just have to chill out. This Meg is taking some damage. Or did take some damage. Now she's healing back up. What's up with that? Doesn't even matter. The only thing that is a little unfortunate about PC decks, they're very strong. You feel almost invincible. It doesn't matter what PC you're playing. You're just like, oh, this is it. I have all PCs, or close to all PCs in my deck. You know, basically it's an all PC deck. You're like, I'm at the pinnacle. I'm here. I've done it. But then at the same time, you realize, you know, there's not really any decision making to this process. Like, I'm just playing one-man band and clumsy until the game's done. So, you know, I could switch it up and play something harder. But I think for Siege, I like to get the wins on Siege because it's, you know, it's one and done over the weekend. And then Rumble, I feel like there's a lot more room for points and stuff. As long as you don't take the loss, you can have fun, kind of goof around on Rumble. But I don't think I want to goof around as much on Siege. But we can see. Maybe in the future we do. I kind of do want to try the combo against this deck. Well, here's the thing. If they had any cheer alls, it would be over. And effectively, the combo wouldn't even matter. Because basically, I would be a slot behind. So I would have just comboed there, and they would be out to here. That'd be 2 slots behind. I guess 1 or 2, depending on which turn you're looking at it. So we will go ahead and we'll do one more one-man band. And then we'll get our wedding decorator down for some healing. Nah, we'll play one more one-man band. I'd say it's not really in danger of going down because we're crippled, so I don't really need to heal at the moment. Yeah, now we'll drop it down. Might as well. It's really not even needed. I guess I don't even need it in here, to be fair. Sometimes, though, in a pinch, you might. Alright, now that we're on to the cripple versus cripple, we will just keep scooting along. We'll do our Abelard for beginning that cheer all. So even if the AI decides not to combo here, which is totally possible, that definitely happens. I think it just comboed. Did it combo? I think it did this makes football. Then we have a 35 card deck, so we're still out ahead. Might have already said that earlier in the video, but alright, now we have the cheer all and the motivate, and Randy's health will start coming down a little bit at a time. Kind of been eyeballing the Jermaine box that is out. I think Jermaine would pair greatly with one-man band. I didn't go into the original one. I kind of thought about it, but I was just like, I don't really want to. But now they have a really solid one-man band deck. I want to go into this Jermaine box, but we'll see if they do an offer wall. They have the anniversary coming up. Anniversary of this game, and when they do that, typically there is a ×3, ×4, ×5, you know, it could be anything, offer wall. And so I might try to capitalize on that if I can do a ×5 offer wall and get a handful of gems, go into the Jermaine box, get a handful of Jermaine PCs. See, what's nice though is I don't really want that many, so I don't feel pressured to like spend a lot of gems on the box. The box is more expensive, but you do have a lot of chances to get the Jermaine because you get 4 level 7 legendaries plus a level 1 Jermaine and I think a level 13 card, if I'm remembering correctly. So I already have quite a lot of one-man bands, so it would be a supplemental PC to one-man band. And I would just take Clumsy out. Probably should get one more one-man band down or just slightly more cripple. See, this has 15 still. I mean, it can't get through. So we'll get one more one-man band down. And now we'll start doing our Clumsy. AI does not understand. It cannot get through. It keeps comboing. And we are just chipping away. I like the artwork on the Clumsy. He's like broken his shit bottle there. His big old claws. Most unfortunate. There we go. There's the final one. Just enjoying watching it play out. Oh, there it is. Kif getting the final hit. What a fella. How we doing? We got 3 left, I think. We do have 3 left. All right, let's just go ham on this one. Let's go bonkers. By bonkers, I mean we just strictly add speed. Oh, what are they playing? Oh, that's not gonna work, buddy. Your bodybuilding stand, not gonna work. Do you want healing or clumsy? We want clumsy just for the shield all. Oh yeah. Now we'll do clumsy again for more shield all. See, something like this. Clumsy's still nice, even though it motivates the stand. He still has shield all, and he has built-in bunker, so it's already harder for someone to get through. Okay, now we'll start to chip away at the house. Remember, we got it. Less talking, more speed. Look at this. Click. We're gonna have to get a speed running timer on screen as quick as I can go. Place a card. I'm just waiting. Waiting on it to load. That's time. Animation throwdown speed running. We're gonna start a category. We're gonna bring this game to a new pinnacle of players just by bringing speed running to this game. Everyone's seen speed running on YouTube, and it's popular because people love watching it for the games that they play, and even for games they don't play. And sometimes there's the meme speed runs. We've all seen those, or maybe most of us have seen those. So you can just start a speed run of anything, and if I start speed running this game, someone out there is going to click on it and they'll be like, "What the heck?" You just put a title on there, be like, "How I became the world's fastest animation throwdown player in the world." And since there would be no one else speedrunning this game, I can just claim the title, at least for a little while, enough to make a video, and then people will be like, "Yo, what's that? I'm watching that." Boom. It's not about the views, it's just about having fun. And so it's just be fun to speedrun this game, even though I don't even know what you would, I don't even know what category. What you could do a siege any percent, where you complete your siege battles in the quickest amount of time possible. And it just comes down to RNG and drawing. That would be funny. That actually would be funny. Or fastest arena battle possible. Like you have to do a random refresh, enter the arena battle, and then try to win as fast as possible. This is our last battle here. Whoa. What is going on here? We got one-man band. We got Clumpsy. We got Pageant Singer Zap. This is not what he was running before. Did he have a 35 card deck before? Am I just totally spacing out? Is it just happening to pull out all these cards? Did I get you baited? Can you change your defense deck in the middle of battle? Interesting. Am I getting hard debated? Like, this is not the deck he was running. This is not the deck he was running. He doesn't have a 35 card deck. Yo, am I losing my mind? Can you change? No, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not. What? You can change your deck mid-thing? I didn't know that. Or did it, like, update? Or am I just... No, he definitely changed his deck mid-thing. Or it, like, delayed updated. Alright, I'm not going to sit here pretending to be confused, because that's going to waste time. But I am surprised, as in, what happened here? Because this is not the same deck. Interesting. So we might take a loss here since he has 35 cards. I don't really have a way to get around it. I mean, I have 35 cards as well. But he switched to a 35 card deck. And it's cripple versus cripple, so I would have had to do a combo in the beginning. But if he's playing Kif, Could have done a payback combo, maybe because it's not all one-man band. This is interesting. This is an interesting change of events. But what is truly interesting that I did notice, though, is the power of editing. And so you might have not noticed it, but I paused the recording and I went and checked the prior recording just to confirm I didn't lose my mind, and so that way I could tell people not to hold off on attacking this island for a minute. Just because if it's a 35 card PC deck, you have to have a specific strategy to break through at the beginning, or you're not going to get through. And so yeah, he was running a 25 card, more the BBS deck. I mean, you guys saw it. If you skip back, I had to go back to my recording because this video is not uploaded yet, not while I'm recording it, so I had to go check. And yeah, he updated his deck. Or is that like a bug in Siege? Like to where it won't update like right away? Or did he see the island was taking damage, so he changed up his deck? I'm interested in how that works. Throw down our Abelard. Let's do some math here. He has 7 cards left, and we have 8, but he plays 1 ahead, so yeah, it does not win. It's most unfortunate, but well, it's not bad. What it kind of does, so I still get 9 out of 10 wins. But it makes this island harder. So we either just have to take risks and hope we get, the other guy that's defending the island, and we can still try to take it down. But if we can't, for some reason, maybe not enough people break through, or we just decide, let's not waste the attacks on it, we'll just go for something else. Then my attacks kind of went to waste because they didn't go to an island that we'll take down. So that's kind of the thought process there. Throw up another Clumsy. So ideally, if it's an all PC deck, I mean you could run Kickoff Meg here. That wouldn't have been bad. So even though it would have hijacked the Craze, Meg would have crippled back, but Meg's combo would have done 40 or 50 payback. So one-man band would have went down in probably 2 turns, maybe 3, because Clumsy would have started shielding it. So maybe 3 turns, and then at that point, so I combo, they would be out to here, 2, 3. So their Kif wouldn't have gotten played to the 4th one. So that's all speculative, because if the AI just plays a bunch of Kifs, that's the worst start for you, because it'll just keep crippling and shielding. But if you had a Meg's kickoff at the beginning, or something with payback, maybe even gas, would have been pretty strong, and you probably could have gotten the win. But I'm still interested. Maybe I've just never had it happen to me, or maybe never played enough to notice. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just circumstance. I guess you can always learn something different every time you play. I've been playing this game for quite a while, and yeah, I don't think I've just ever had this happen to me. So we're gonna see what this does. I'm getting completely stalled out here on Siege, just so we can all experience it together. But mostly I'm just intrigued by the deck getting updated mid-Siege. I'm surprised he just didn't run this from the start, because one-man band's just that strong. I mean, you don't even have to put it on the Futurama island, that just helps. But you just put it on any island. Just letting all this shield all go crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's possible for any of my cards to take damage at the moment. They probably have enough shield. How much shield do they have? 190. Gotta love it. How much does mine have? 260. We're getting up there. Oh, there you go, Abelard. Get some attacks in. Oh, we're still going up on shield. Hold on, it's still doing it. How much we got? 312. It doesn't really make a difference. It's just funny to see it all. So now they play out, and we're just gonna hijack, and it's gonna keep going back and forth. And I think it speeds through all the theoretical turns, and then it gets like turn 50 or something, and then it sees it to draw, so it gives the win to the defender. So we're gonna skip. I should lose, and that's just the way a 35 card PC deck will go. Had to break through on the first slot, but then again, he wasn't running that earlier, so very interesting. Yeah, he changed. He was Consuela, so he did update it. And mine's Consuela here as well. Can I update? I don't want to risk updating mine. I guess I'm not attacking this island right now, but I can change my defense deck right now. Huh. Maybe we'll have to do some more testing with that. But nonetheless, I won't bore you with any of that. You guys were just here to enjoy a video. So I appreciate you guys watching. As always, I will see you in the next one.